Good evening, traders. Good evening. How is everybody? It is 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nice fade off the band here on NQ. Just getting myself situated. How did everybody trade today? On this, Kevin, Angel, Kevin, Baron, Jossie. We trade Asia. I trade it quite often. I stream it on Tuesday and Wednesday at 7 o'clock. You can always check the schedule. There's a live schedule right here. Evening, Omar, Logger. Today was a good day, says the doctor. Dr. Jive. So let's see what we get. We had a big sell-off. We gave up this whole pump on NQ. Right around here. We had news break that I guess Iran was dropping mines in the Strait of Hormuz. And what did I do? You guessed it. I bought oil. I got it right on this pullback right here. Actually, it was more this candle right here. So I caught a nice move. I had a huge day in the cash account. And I'm really happy with my oil trading the last 2 weeks. I love the volatility logger when that kind of stuff happens because we definitely get some decent range, and I'm willing to hold on to those a little longer. Oil is slick, says JJ. JJ's having a good time with oil too, isn't he? You trade oil today, JJ? I definitely did. I had an epic day in oil today. So does it keep going on? We're going to keep getting these pullbacks. Still, I'd like to see us drift higher. Oil drift higher. I might pick up a little size, very small contract size here. MCL. See what we get. I'd like to see it go back up to IB high here, 89.54. I trade both, Logger. Depends on the setup. If I want room to add in, I'll definitely trade MCL. If I'm looking more for the momentum, because oil can get some nice momentum, I will trade the full size contract. So I'm long at 74. See if this holds up. This right here. I'd like to see it recapture that VWAP. What I'm also going to do, guys, is I'm going to extend this VWAP. So that's going to be the first target up there, 79. Second target will be IB high at 58. Let's put it on the toolkit as well. Came back. All right, that's the IB low there. Nice, Eric. What is that, a 15K trade? 15K payout? Something like that, you said? All right, well, this is failing, IB. We'll see if it, you generally got to give this a little more room. So average price is now 87.52. I'm probably going to put a stop underneath this candle. 80, 87, 86.99. Is my stop. Back at break even right here on this trade. Oh, not anymore. I'm not. I was. This low down here. $86.20. Yeah, I might be a little late with my long. We'll see. It's got to hold here, otherwise I'll get back out. I'll get out and we'll get back in. So we'll wait. Still in it. Looks like it's about to tag me out though. I'm out. Oh, good thing I got out too. Holy smokes, what just happened there? Grab that long, JJ, down there. Kind of the spot. That was quite the sell-off, huh? It stopped me out much higher. Then it tanked, and then I got back in. So now it can bounce. It's pretty laggy. Is anybody else getting laggy oil on Tradevate? Crazy. Here we go. Here we go. Keep going. Come on. Turned into a PDC short. Now we're pinched. Bounce right off that second deviation band right there. Now we're coming down to VWAP right here, 56. Oh boy. Very thin. Nice, JP. Here we go. Still holding. I got 3 at 86. Up about 40 cents here. 40 ticks. VWAP said, I would just like to say, same as I mentioned to Pivot Boss last night. I'm going to close this trade. This is not bouncing the way I would like, but that's all right. I can always get back in. That he has been in a lot of shite discords, and this by far is the most professional group going. Everyone's helping each other, taking the same trades from the playbook. Yes, sir. Unreal, man. Keep up the great work. I'm 3 days in and hooked. Oh, it only gets better from here, sir. So glad to have you. Welcome to the community. We do take a very professional view on what we do here. A lot of people are here to, focus on trading. They want to become professional traders. They want to ditch the job. They want to retire. They want to supplement their retirement income. So those are really serious goals. So we try to foster a community that can help people meet those goals. This isn't a gambling room. There's plenty of those, aren't there? I'm glad I closed that trade there. That seems to be having trouble getting over that second deviation. I don't, Angel. The Nikkei is super liquid. The spreads are crazy, and I didn't come to futures to trade crazy spreads. I like nice tight spreads. Nice and tight. Yeah, if you look at it, you could see. You see this? See how there's not even candlesticks? That's how illiquid it is. So very hard to trade for that reason. You can certainly trade it, but you're going to look for bigger moves. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, this is the Nikkei chart, as you can see by the gaps and lack of candlesticks in certain parts. That's how illiquid it is. Nice return to value. JP, nice trade. Now, where's the short, sir? After all those oil trades, I'm only up $35. I took two losses there. So kind of spinning my wheels so far. What? I'm not down. It's okay. Where is the short here though in NQ? Because I'm hunting it. Yeah, you can do that. I have it up here on my screen to my left, but choppy gold, oil still going down. It's up 3% currently. Yeah, Asia's a good time to ask questions, VWAP, because it's a lot slower. So I have no problem. Also, VWAP, what is your first name? So I don't just have to call you VWAP all the time. That'll get confusing. Jamie, perfect. Yeah. It was. I mean, it's a little bit. It looks like a return to value, but it's such a new VWAP. It's really still kind of a fade value or extreme, right? With this being the extreme level, and if you were to carry this VWAP over, right? So the Globex here, make sure it continues through. So this level is kind of the more important one. So we faded it twice. This is the fade spots. This is a fade value or extreme, more so on what we've built here. Low volume node right here. Well, that's a JP's trade. JP, why don't you tell him? I mean, so the confirmation. So we have Fundus. We have high probability setups, right? So we don't need confirmation. We just take the setups. They're already high probability, right? So it came in, back tested, long, right? So the confirmation was that it's set up, right? If you're waiting for it to prove itself, the only thing it's confirming that you're late to the trade. Right. So since we have very cleanly defined setups and setup levels, we normally just take the setup level instead of waiting for confirmation. Get the better price. Right. So on RTVs, he's saying he generally waits for price to break into value, back test, and reject. Long. And I'll blow this up a little bit. All right. So he's waiting for price to break into the value area, back test the band, and go. Gold doing nothing. Still like oil here. Not gonna lie. I wanted to test this actual VWAP level. Wow. Somebody just sucked all the volatility out of oil. So something's happening here. The last 15 minutes, we've sat right here. So what's going to happen? I'm long at 85.99. Small size. And this thing just wants to keep going down, huh? This is the VWAP. I just touched it. This is the level we want to see hold. Here we go. Come on. Well, I got to stop underneath that wick. I've already taken some profits, so we'll see what happens. I'd like to see it go, but it seems to be kind of just bleeding out, which is annoying. This will be my last trade on the long side. Gold flat as a pancake. Here's NQ. No real setup there. Man, slow tonight, huh? Market's got what, a bit of a hangover? Seems like. Made a lot of money to the long side. I closed the trade. I'm over it. I'm over it. Up now. I've been at a whole nother 50. I'm up $49. This is silly. Silly, silly. I can't catch a good trade. See what's next. I mean, I missed the one good trade. I actually was short in this area. I closed it, and then I got all absorbed in oil. That went nowhere. So I'm just totally spinning my wheels. I'm going absolutely nowhere. This would have been a great short. But now I don't want to short it. The RSI gave me the idea on the short. VWAP Wave RSI. Do you think there's a long in here? I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to try it. Oh, now it goes. Now I want to short it. Now it's a price discovery continuation, and it's in this upper band, but we held VWAP, right? So this is kind of like a cluster, right? VWAP's here, lower band. It's coming out of a VWAP bounce. Well, not really a technical VWAP bounce. It's more like a VWAP scalp. I do have a little long on NQ. Very little. At 977. I'm looking for the fade. Value or extreme up. Looking for the low, higher low. We are coming out of the bigger fade. We double tested this area. I like to see us go up to this composite band up here. So that would be the play. I don't always trade oil. No. I've just been trading oil lately due to the volatility because of the war. I trade what's hot. And I am short oil here, and it is working so far. Did pick up a couple contracts there. Let's see if I can cover some of these. This might be my good trade. PDC short. Oil. PDC short. Right here. There it goes. It's filling. I did see that, JP. I find it hard to wrap my head around for gold lately. As after what I've been through, I'm a little traumatized. Not in a bad way. I guess all trauma is bad. So I'm gonna try and cover one more there. Come on, one more push down. Come on now. Here goes. Fill. Fill this one. Then fill this one. Then fill this one. Yeah. You're going to tell me your stories, JP, right? This May. I'm going to hear them live and in person. The gold stories, the gold legends. You bastard. Come on. You wanted to go down for forever before. Now you want to take your sweet ass time. All right, I'm covering that. You promised me. Well, out of break even on NQ. Well, guys, I don't know what to tell you. NQ has been moving, but the setups haven't been great, right? I missed this one. I came on around here. There was a return to value. I was watching gold, so I missed that setup. JP took it. Aside from that, we really haven't had a setup on NQ. So nothing there. Gold is trading in a very tight range. And also chopping around the VWAP. So, you know, that's generally a little bizarre even for me. And then I got this long on oil didn't work. I got stopped out. And then I got long down here and this one worked. So I bought here and then I added there and then I got out. And then I've added again down at VWAP and I got out. And then I shorted here and I got out. So little scalps on oil. Crazy. There goes MNQ is moving now. What's going on here? There it goes. A little energy. Well, that trade would have worked if I would have held on to it. Oh well. Do we break that level or do we fade from here? Nice. I do have a long form video on tick strike. I'll share it with you here. Here goes. I'm going to crack this LVN here. Yeah, I took a short there too at this arrow, JJ. So I was long, stopped out, long, won this trade, bought the VWAP, won that trade, shorted at the lower band, and that was my last trade. Now we're back at VWAP. This is the Globex VWAP continued right here. And it held right here, and it looks like it's battling it again right here. It's like the back test of point of control there. One more to cover right here. Actually, now I have one more to cover. Let's see if this thing runs. Stop at break even. Thank you, Kurt. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of how I do. I've gotten pretty good at that. There we go. Nice. I'm still in this long. Looks like we're going to take out this high right here. And there it goes. I'm going to take my profits on this one. So as long at 994. So that's almost a 30-point long off the back test of point of control here. LJ, it wasn't I didn't really talk. It wasn't a great, it was more of a momentum setup. So I wasn't like, this is the trade. And just, it wasn't like a core setup. So, but based on the VWAP wave principles, if we can't get by the point of control, we'll visit the recent side of value. And if we can break, we can see price discovery. Look at that move. It's a big move for Asia. Is there news? Yeah. Japanese PPI is down. So Japanese inflation came in a little cooler than expected. And that literally just came out. So that appears to be the cause of that candle right there. And Japan will be opening about 8 minutes here. Welcome to my TED Talk, JP. I mean, if it keeps, it's going to keep doing what it's doing, right? All right, where's the long now on NQ? Right? Does it give up this move? Or is there momentum here? Or is it flag for a while? Okay. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Look at that back test long. Got price discovery on the directional bias is there. All that worked out for you, JP, didn't it? I was just looking at it. Good job. Now, do we short it? All right, Omar, thanks for joining. I'm going to be wrapping up here in a couple of minutes anyway. Finishing up 355. Not bad. That NQ trade got me there. Long. That's great, JP. Good job. Let's see what happens at 8 o'clock, and then I'll be shutting it down for the night. Back at it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. for the New York Open. For those of you in the premium Discord, YouTube, we have a delayed stream at 10 a.m. We have the market recap with Chuck at 4:30 p.m. in the premium Discord. He walks through all the setups that materialized during the session. People have been giving that some pretty awesome feedback. So if you haven't been in that yet, I encourage you to attend or at least watch the recording. He's been doing an excellent job of breaking it down each and every day. The VWAP Wave System setups in multiple markets. All right, Jay, have a good night. All right, 30 seconds. Let's see what Japan brings us, and then we'll call it a sesh. This looks like gold actually trying to break out or no? All right, ding, ding, ding. Tokyo is open. Do we get the Japanese Tokyo flush or do we get the Tokyo thunder? Looks like NQ is continuing to grind up. Not much going on here. Gold looks like it could be moving. All right, guys. That's all I got. Nice longs on NQ for anybody who took them. Have a wonderful. There's a rejection. Look at that. Would you look at that? Nice trade, JP, if you took that one short. But that was it happened again. Oops, I did it again. All right, guys, have a wonderful night. Thanks for joining me tonight. We had a couple of decent trades, a couple of losers, but for the most part, we came out on top. I hope you have a great night, guys. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for the New York Open. Doing a little pre-market prep will be dropped in the Discord main chat beforehand. Have a wonderful night, guys.